After the introduction to the insulation resistance, next part will be the expression for insulation resistance. How to calculate the insulation resistance? So for that, we have to consider one cable and we have to find out the insulation resistance of that cable. If you observe, this is first diagram. In this first diagram, this central part denotes the conductor and this outer part denotes the insulator, correct? So the this r1, okay, see, this is the small part r1 and the outward part is r2. So r1 is the radius of conductor and r2 is the radius of insulator, correct? And this part will be the r2 minus r1. So this one, this much will be r1 and this much will be the r2. R1 is the radius of conductor, r2 is the radius of insulator. We have to define first these through two radius. Next you have to draw the second diagram. After completing the first diagram, you have to draw the second diagram. Now how to draw the second diagram? First, the innermost part is a conductor, correct? Outermost part is the insulator, and from that insulator we have to cut the small section. क्या करना है हमें? एक small section cut करना है. If you observe, it is shown by this dotted red line, okay? And that small section is having thickness of dr and radius of small r, okay? Now observe very carefully, as the whatever current is flowing, leakage current is flowing, that is always radially outward, correct? So that's why we have to consider the small thickness dr and the radius of this section will be the r, correct? So section of insulator of length dr, यहाँ पे दिखाया देखो, length is nothing but thickness of dr and the radius of this insulator whatever we have cut is the smaller, okay? Now first we have to write some explanation. Leakage current will flow radially outward direction, hence we will consider the small section dr of radius r of a cable as shown in figure, okay? Thickness of small section is dr. The leakage current flows radially outward, hence we will calculate the small insulation resistance, okay? Now listen, total insulator is this much, but we have taken the small section, correct? So for this small section we will calculate the small amount of resistance, that is the dri, and then we will integrate that equation and we will calculate the whole resistance, total resistance, okay? So length of this section, okay? Now all of you know that the current will flow radially outward, correct? So radially outward agar flow ho raha hai, then how much length it will travel? It will travel this much length. As you consider this much thickness, it will travel the length dr, correct? Cross sectional area, now cross sectional area will be 2 pi rl, as this is a cylindrical shape, correct? Cable is in the cylindrical shape, we have to take 2 pi rl, okay? L is the total length of that cable, okay? Now listen, dr is length of that small section of the insulator and this capital L is the total length of the cable, okay? While calculating the cross sectional area, we have to take this total length as it is a cylindrical, correct? Now the small insulation resistance, according to the basic formula, small insulation resistance is equal to rho L divided by A. All of you know that, rho L by divided by A. Now it is rho is the resistivity. Now we resistivity of insulator, okay? Rho is the resistivity of insulator. L, length of path through which leakage current flows, length of path through which leakage current flows, and divided by area, correct? Put down the values. So dri is equal to rho into dr, okay? Length of the path through which leakage current flows, कितना path है? dr, small dr, divided by area, area कितना है? 2 pi rl, cross sectional area. This is the equation number 1. Now but this is the small insulation resistance and we have to calculate total insulation resistance. So total insulation resistance is changing from radius r1 to r2, is it correct? see the figure number 1, it is changing from R1 to final R2. So we have to integrate this equation number 1 between R1 to R2. Okay, rho divided by 2 pi L, that is constant. Now which part is changing? This small r is changing because small r is nothing but the radius of small section, but total radius kitni hai? R2. Okay, so we have to integrate. 1 upon r is nothing but log of r to the base e, r1 to r2. Now put down the upper limit and lower limit. So rho divided by 2 pi L log of r2 minus log of r2. Every term is to the base e. So subtraction is nothing but division, log ki division. So insulation resistance is nothing but rho divided by 2 pi L log to the base e r2 divided by r1. Now here is the r1 is the radius of conductor, r2 is the radius of cable. Okay, now from this we can say that insulation resistance is inversely proportional to length, correct? But जो normal resistance का formula है R is equal to rho L by A. So conductor resistance is directly proportional to length and insulation resistance is inversely proportional to length. Okay, that is the difference. Next, insulation resistance is directly proportional to logarithm of radius of insulating material, correct? Logarithm. Next, okay, now these are the two notes. If two cables are connected in series, conductor resistances come in series but their insulation resistances are in parallel, correct? Means if two cables are there and if conductor resistances are RC1 and RC2, okay, and if these two cables are connected in series, then the conductor resistance total will be RC1 plus RC2, but insulation resistance will be in a parallel, correct? And vice versa. If two cables are connected in parallel, then conductor resistances are in parallel but insulation resistance are in series. Okay,